What if we couldn't get any federal funds at all? And there's a possibility of that. What would that mean? So under that, just for discussion purposes this morning, we had an even split up there between state and local funds. And I put another one up there just to show you the possibilities. Nicola mentioned that there are other ways of doing things with discretionary sources and flexible sources, and there are. So there's work to be done on the total cost estimate in every single one of those components. In this particular case, our counterparts in Volusia County, the River to Sea TPO, they get some flexible federal funding as well. In our business, it's called SU funding. Our board members are familiar with it. I trust Mr. Patterson is probably familiar with it from his days serving on the MPO there. I talked to Lois about this. I asked Lois if there had been any discussions, and Lois is with us today. There she is. I asked Lois if there had ever been any discussion with the River to Sea TPO as to whether they might want to commit any of their flexible funding to completing this project. And that had never been discussed with them yet. But that's just up there as an illustrative opportunity of one more thing that might be pursued in order to get the job done.
Harry, what's the rules when it comes to flex rescue funds?
There's actually a lot of flexibility with that. We have an investment policy here with our board. We give a substantial amount of that money to links. We have some for the highway component and some for bicycle and pedestrian components and some for technology-related things. We call them transportation system management and operations. One of the rules that does come with that, though, that our funds must be spent in our three-county area. The River to Sea TPO funds must be spent in their service area of both Volusia County, and they're also responsible for a small piece of Flagler County. So those funds must be spent on projects in that geographic area. Beyond this, there are a variety of other options that might be out there. Some of you are aware of the fact we have some discussions underway at a technical level about some different opportunities with respect to getting rail service to Orlando International Airport. Could be some type of public-private partnership. This perhaps could be bundled with that. We haven't really spent a lot of time exploring it, but it's another possibility. But there does need to be, if there's that renewed effort today to get this done, there does need to be some very focused staff work involving the department, which has indicated some willingness to consider the possibilities to get it done, and the funding partners and the NPOs to come up with a proposed way of doing this so that efforts can be focused and we can get the job done. So it's intended to just help the conversation today.
Comments and questions from the board members?
I will say that if the previous council that approved the agreement on the Sun Rail years ago, if they would have heard this discussion today, what we've heard here, there's no way in hell that they would have ever voted to have Sun Rail come into Volusia County. It would stop us at Seminole County there. I have talked to them many times about this issue, and they are our current council is incredibly frustrated. I know that the previous council is just shaking their head as to why this hasn't happened. So that, you know, with what you just told us, Mr. Corey, I'd rather put my money on Powerball right now.